All right, everybody, it is now 6:01, and that means that we will get started. So, hello and welcome to the third and final session of TeenLife's 2023 Summer Opportunities Fair. For those of you who joined us for the first two sessions, you already know this, but my name is Dustin. I work in marketing here at TeenLife, and I will be your host this evening. So like I said, this is our final session of three sessions that we had today. So whether this is your first one or you've stuck around for all three, we're extremely happy to have you. So like the previous two sessions, we will have 7 speakers. And at any time, if you have questions for the speakers, please feel free to leave them in the chat or by using the Q&A feature. So that being said, we're just going to get right into it here. And the first presentation that we have for this session is Tufts University pre-college programs. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hello, and thank you for your interest in Tufts pre-college programs. We're excited to share all the exciting programs we have planned for this summer. I'm Ariana Wilson, the Director of Pre-College Programs here at Tufts.
And I'm Lauren Barry, the Associate Director of Pre-College Programs. Tufts pre-college programs offer something for everyone. Whether you want to live on campus and experience dorm life, study virtually, or commute to campus, we have options that fit your needs. Our programs span a wide variety of subjects as well, from the arts to medicine to social justice to business. We know that you'll find something that piques your interests and furthers your education journey.
Want to pursue a career in medicine? In our health and medicine category, we have our incredibly popular mini med school, where you can experience firsthand the life of a medical school student. You'll study topics such as infectious disease and immunology, anatomy, surgery, diversity in medicine, and even get career guidance into the health science fields. We have 3 mini med offerings this summer: 1 week in person, our clinical experiences program, 2 week in person, careers in medicine, and 2 week virtual, advanced topics in medicine. Interested in getting a deep hands-on experience in lab research? Our Tufts Summer Research Experience offers you the opportunity to work directly with faculty in a lab setting over a 6-week period. You'll contribute to their research, and some students have even been published in research papers. New this year to our pre-college portfolio is our Adventures in Veterinary Medicine program, run in partnership with the renowned Cummings Veterinary School. This program will allow you to spend time on our beautiful veterinary campus in Grafton, Mass., explore specialty fields and important topics in veterinary medicine, and get up close and personal with animals. Also new is a program run by faculty members in Tufts Center for Integrated Management of Antimicrobial Resistance, or CMAR. The program is called Lab Science Investigations, and it will help you develop your lab skills while studying the global threat of antimicrobial resistance from a cross-disciplinary lens.
Our social impact programs offer students the chance to dive deep into issues facing our world today and learn from top researchers in these respective fields. Whether you want to become a leader in enacting social change or climate solutions, or study international relations, these programs will leave you feeling empowered and inspired.
For students interested in business, entrepreneurship, and marketing, we offer the opportunity to study with experts from the Tufts Derby Entrepreneurship Center and the Tufts Gordon Institute. These faculty members and entrepreneurs know what it takes to be successful in this field and can help you grow your business acumen or hone your marketing skills.
Our art programs are run in partnership with the Tufts School for the Museum of Fine Arts and offer 2 tracks. Our 3-week studio art program is for students who are serious about refining their art portfolio and learning new mediums. Our 1-week virtual graphic design program will give you the chance to hone your design skills and prepare yourself for careers in marketing, design, communications, and much more.
Interested in engineering or coding? These programs give you the opportunity to learn from the experts. Whether you want to explore careers and understand societal challenges that can be addressed through engineering in engineering investigations, practice fabrication and robotics in engineering design lab, or get hands-on training and experience in our coding academy. These popular programs offer a wide array of options for beginner or advanced students.
Want to sample a little of everything while receiving the benefit of focused college prep and admission seminars? Our Tufts College Experience and Tufts Summer Accelerator might be for you. Choose from a wide variety of courses or seminars to fill out your schedule and spend Fridays diving deep into the college application process.
Want to learn more? Visit our website at precollege.tufts.edu and follow us on social media. And don't hesitate to reach out by phone or email. Applications are open now. We hope to see you this summer at Tufts.
All right. Thank you so much to Tufts for that excellent presentation. Coming up next, we have global routes.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hope people are having a beautiful evening. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Here we go. Well, welcome. Hopefully people are having a lovely Thursday evening. And yeah, Global Roots. So Global Roots programs, summer programs for high school students. And we also run college gap year programs through our sister organization, Carpe Diem Education. These programs are incredible for students that are looking for a truly transformative experience. We've been operating since 1967. This is our 56th year of programming, and I've operated programs all over the world. Really focus on small groups, world-class leaders, and our programs are technology free. To some of you out there, that might feel like a big stretch or something that feels a little bit scary. We found that for students, this is an absolute game changer in being able to connect with the world, and for students that have maybe spend a little bit too much time on technology or gets a little bit too wrapped into social media. This is a really healing and nourishing experience for them. It's one of the favorite components for programs. And my name is Adam. I've been with Global Roots for the last 17 years. I've led 11 of these programs myself all over the world, and super grateful to be here with you. So we focus on meaningful community-driven service. That means that any projects that we do are selected by our host communities. We're not coming in and saying, this is what we're, going into somewhere like Ecuador. We want to build an ice skating rink. It's always selected by our local contacts and local communities, and focus on deep cultural exchange. Our mission is to prepare the emerging leaders of the world with the tools, skills, and competence to thrive in our interconnected world through the powerful experiences of immersive, meaningful, and authentic cross-cultural exchange. Something that we probably all notice these days is that high school students are coming out of high school pretty unprepared for the rigors of more independent life in college. And these programs are designed to give students the tools to be able to solve interesting problems together, experience that sense of belonging and community, and be able to, to be able to have a smoother transition to higher learning when they fly the coop. Under the hood, students don't really see this. Our programs are non-academic in nature. It's deep experiential learning. We're working on the domains of global competence, so recognizing perspectives, learning how to communicate ideas across cross-cultural boundaries, and then learning how to take action throughout the rest of their experience, even beyond the program. And when our programs are successful, we're looking for lifelong impact for students to learn how to cultivate compassion and those emotional intelligence skills, develop the confidence, independence, and leadership that are going to be necessary for students to be successful and flourish and feel engaged in the long term. And as I mentioned before, we provide so many opportunities for students to solve complex problems in their group, and to be able to nurture cultural awareness. As I mentioned before, tech-free policy is a huge part of our programs. It's pretty rare these days, but students are, we provide a lot of communication to families. We know that you want to hear from your students. These programs are for high school students, so ages 14 to 18. And we communicate. We're always posting updates on social media, send out weekly blog posts, communication with parents. And if there's anything, whether it's a behavioral incident or an injury or an illness or anything that we know that parents would want to be aware of, we're going to be in touch right away. We have a very collaborative process with our families. Something that really sets Global Roots apart is our emphasis on safety and risk management. Our staff I think is really the magic sauce of these programs tend to be a lot older. Our average age is about 32. Many have led several Global Roots programs. Most have a wilderness first responder and mental health first aid training. And staff go through a 12-day staff training, which is rare in this field. These days, a lot of staff trainings might be like 4-6 days, but we have an immersive 12-day staff training for our staff just to make sure that they're prepared to be able to provide a really deep and engaging and safe experience. Talked a little bit. Most of our programs do have a homestay, with the exception of our Italy, Greece, and Hawaii programs. This is the highlight of the experience for almost every student. Students live in pairs with homestay families, and we go through a triple vetting process throughout the year. I was just meeting with some alumni from a school in Seattle, and every single one of them, the highlight of their program is their homestay family and their brothers and sisters, and they're showing me their WhatsApp messages with their families after the program. All of our programs have 3 parts: orientation, immersion, which is when the major projects happen, and then final travel. And that component of the program is to be able to tie a bow in the experience and prepare students for the process of reentry. We have programs this summer in Nepal, Costa Rica, Hawaii, Thailand, Cambodia, Fiji, New Zealand, Ecuador, and the Amazon, Italy, and Greece. Nepal is 5 weeks, Costa Rica, Hawaii, and Ecuador are 4 weeks long, and the other programs are 8 weeks long. And it looks like I've got 30 seconds left. Maybe that's not right. We also offer gap semester programs with Carpe, our sister organization, Carpe Diem Education, and feel free to put any questions in the chat window. Thank you all so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Adam. Really appreciate it. Coming up next here, we have Pacific Discovery.
Great. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone for being here. Let me just get my screen shared real quick. All right. Hopefully everyone can see my screen at this point. But my name is Erica. I'm the director.
We can't see the screen yet, Erica.
You can't see the screen.
Nope.
Let's see. Bring this down real quick. I'm sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here. Maybe we should move on to another provider and I'll get this figured out in a second.
Okay, that sounds good.
Cool.
So we
Sorry.
have no worries whatsoever. Happens all the time. So coming up next, we have Beta Camp. This is a pre-recorded video. So if you have questions for Beta Camp, instead of putting your questions in the chat, we're going to ask you to send your questions to the email that I am posting in the chat now. All right, so without further ado, let's get started with the Beta Camp video.
Hi, my name is Salman Sohani. I'm the program director of Beta Camp. For all the lovely folks watching this video, I'm thrilled to share more about Beta Camp and how we help high school students speak the language of business, build startups that stand out, and get real-world skills that help them spearhead their professional development. So let's get right into what is Beta Camp. Beta stands for Business Entrepreneurship Tech Accelerator. I was going to say, it's the better way to learn business, but that might be a little too cringe. Jokes aside, this is a 4-week entrepreneurship bootcamp where you will get startup accelerator exposure. Teens walk through their first entrepreneurial sprint and leave the program having built a business that has a paying customer. You should think about this as completing an internship where instead of grabbing coffee for accountants or sitting as a secretary at a law firm, you're building something actually impactful and real. So students work in teams of 4 to 6. You get to choose who you work with, and then you're paired with a startup advisor and an industry mentor who guide you in the process of building every week. Finally, you do this alongside a cohort of the most driven and ambitious high school students from across the globe. Like I mentioned, we don't just throw you in the deep end. There is guidance and there is support throughout each step of this process. So you'll be paired with an industry mentor, someone who has an extensive experience running a startup. So an example here is Matt Salsamendi on the left-hand side. He started his first business at 13 and then sold it to Microsoft at 19. And this is the type of exposure you get as you're building your startup and the guidance that you receive. So here's what you can expect. So beyond getting real world experience that translates well into a resume or a college application, beyond networking with industry professionals, learning from founders and CEOs, and beyond absorbing a high impact curriculum that translates MBA content, what you can expect from this program is to leave having built a business from ideation to your first customer or first sale. This is an experience that separates you from most students your age. You leave with a real business with real customers, and that's something not many teens can say that they've done. And this is something that's heavily underappreciated. Building a startup requires a wide range of skills, including creativity, problem solving, teamwork, and leadership. And these are all qualities that universities and employers look for. So here's how we teach. You will learn, you will practice, and then you'll apply it to your business. We have a proprietary curriculum that walks through a wide range of topics such as sales, marketing, negotiations, user research, and much more. All this content is designed to help you with the launch of your business. But more important than just learning, you're practicing with industry professionals. So you'll practice the most crucial skills, such as building an MVP with someone who has built a minimum viable product. An example here is Z, who's a co-founder. He's also worked at Microsoft, Tesla, and Google. Overall, just a very intelligent individual that's guiding you in your startup journey. Then you apply it to your own business. So students have built fintech businesses. They built AI classifiers used for consultation services for Twitter influencers. Here's an example of a marketing agency that was built by a group for local restaurants, and physical products like a mystery subscription box. So if entrepreneurship is something you want to take a crack at, you should definitely apply it to Beta Camp. Here's what we look for in students that are applying. Someone who demonstrates the growth mindset. There'll be a lot of hurdles when you're building, and failure is something that you should be able to embrace and pivot from. We look for teens who are committed to getting to becoming a better version of themselves and have the right attitude to embrace challenges. We're looking for driven students, curious students who want to be sponges and broaden their horizons, and students who want to take a challenge and are willing to take action to accomplish. I know what you're thinking. Oh boy, I can't wait to work with you. Don't worry, I can't wait to work with you as well, but we have a process. Apps are open on our website. It's 3 short questions. It's just an opportunity to learn about your eagerness, what you've been up to, and why this program interests you. As you apply, be sure to put thought into your application and proofread before submitting. We'll also ask for a transcript. The program costs $3,000 for the summer cohorts. You can participate in either July or August for 4 weeks. We offer financial aid that covers up to 80% of the tuition, but you will receive an opportunity to apply for financial aid once you've submitted your application and are accepted into the program. So here's just a typical week. It would consist of workshops that help you launch a startup, panels with industry professionals, and opportunities to learn from startup CEOs through our founder fireside chats. If you're curious about student experience, here's what students have said. I really want to highlight one student said that this was one of the most productive summers they've ever had, and it was fun too, not some boring camp that their parents would force them to do. And while we work hard, build cool projects, we also create an amazing community of top students from across the globe. Our alumni have gone on to do some amazing things. Rishi raised $1.6 million in Silicon Valley. Kine is now studying in an Ivy League. Shreya is at Columbia and has published books to teach preschool kids to learn how to code. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me a note. I love connecting with parents and eager students. My email is salman@beta.camp. Thank you. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing your applications come in. Bye for now.
All right. Thank you to Beta Camp for the excellent presentation. We are going to give the microphone back to Erica now with Pacific Discovery.
Awesome. Thank you. And we'll see if I fix the issue here. Sorry, I'm on a new laptop and some of the settings were not allowing me to share my screen. So let me try this one more time. Hopefully this time. Oh, I think it's still happening right now. So I may need a little more time so we can move on to someone else. I'm so sorry about this.
No worries. That's absolutely fine. We'll still get you in at the end here. So then coming up next, we have ID Tech.
All right. Thanks, Dustin. Erica, best of luck to you over there. I've been there. It happens. So very excited to talk to everyone today. We're ID Tech. We run really great summer programs all around the world, where we like to say like it's a kid's favorite season. It's their favorite topics and skills for the future all combined together. There we go. So real quick backstory on ID Tech. We were the world's original STEM educator for kids ages 7 to 19, where kids and teens are learning from the best. We are founded by a mother-daughter duo in Silicon Valley. We have over 24 years of expertise in doing technology programs, and we've been trusted by over 1 million parents. We are vetted and hosted on 75 plus, I think it's in the 80s this year, of the most prestigious universities on the planet. I'll show you some names here in a minute, but they trust us to be there. And we also work with top universities and industry leaders to develop exclusive content that inspires children. At the end of the day, skills are great. Like, can we leave them inspired as well? That is our goal. And then our fun courses are always led by passionate, expert mentors, tons of personality. Honestly, the folks you want your students to grow up to be like. We recruit from top universities, and oftentimes they get a pie in the face. When it comes to camp, we do think bigger. So we have an opportunity for students to get a taste of collegiate life at over 75 universities. UCLA, we're at Caltech, UC Irvine. I shouldn't start reading these. You can go to Stanford, you can go to NYU, lots of really cool opportunities, as well as international at National University of Singapore, Imperial College of London, and many others. These are the features of our summer camps. Hands-on discovery with the hottest tech. So whether it's AI and machine learning, it's game development with virtual reality, we are pushing the envelope to make sure that students are prepared for the jobs that are out ahead of us. The courses are really fun, and campers may not even realize that they're learning. This happens a lot. They're very immersive, and we like to create an area where students really get drawn in. It's a place to meet like-minded friends and mentors. One of the most common phrases that we hear is like, I found my people. I finally made some friends. So we take students and they realize that they're not alone in this world. And I think coming out of the last few years, now more than ever, it's so important for students to find their people and find folks like them, and instructors that are like them as well, mentors that they want to be like when they grow up. We also provide campus exploration, a taste of collegiate life. Students can get to stay in the dorms, they get to eat in the cafeterias, they get to go on college tours. As the slide says, sweet dreams in the dorms. I should put an asterisk by that. It's not guaranteed. It is still a dorm, but it's fun. It's an experience. And then skills and memories that last long after summer. We have a lot of students that are wanting to come back, and a large number of our staff are actually former academy and camp students. We also offer online programs. So if you can't make it out to one of our universities, we have very prestigious certificate granting learning experiences, primarily aimed at teenagers, ages 13 to 19. However, we do have a couple programs that are geared for middle schoolers, and we only partner with the best. You'll see that we're partner with Wharton. We run an online investing competition for middle school students. We have a certificate granting program with NVIDIA and AI, and many more. Lots of really cool partners there. So for online, I'll try to go quickly here.
Hey, Ricky, sorry to cut you off. We actually can't see your screen.
The whole time?
Yes,
Oh, no.
Sorry, I was unaware you had a presentation.
It's beautiful too. Is it going now?
Yes, it is. So sorry about that.
Okay, watch this. Just so people can see how pretty this thing was. Look at this. It was gorgeous, everyone. My apologies. I do want you to see some of the locations. I'll get back to where I was. And these are some of our programs. So we have the on-campus programs, and then we also have our online programs. Our online programs are partnered with these brands as well. So that there's really awesome opportunities for students to gain experience, but also some certification that they can potentially leverage in their college applications or an internship application down the road. These online programs, they're really cool. So we meet for 2 weeks. It's a daily, usually in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on preference. It's 2 weeks of daily small group learning that's led by our live expert instructors, exclusive content and case studies and things like coding, AR, VR. We even have leadership, entrepreneurship, investing, and more, and a chance to bond with like-minded friends. One of the cool things about our online programs is we do have a double-digit percentage of international students. So you get to meet students that are like-minded and from around the world, which is really, I think, a great opportunity. All of our experiences are project-based. So at the end, students have something to show for, something that they've actually built that works, that they can share with friends, that they can put on an application or launch into their own business. It gives a sense of pride, but also showcases that real skills are being done. And then finally, resume boosting certifications that from these elite partners from universities and key industries. We believe in stats. We're, I guess, a little bit nerdy in this fact, but we've done a lot of college post surveys of students that have graduated out of our programs, and 97% of our students go on to attend a 4-year college. 9 out of 10 of those students end up studying STEM in college, and 9 out of 10 say that ID Tech impacted their long-term goals in pursuing those STEM and 4-year college programs. Our alumni, I'll go quickly because I know I did a little recap there, but
No
they're
worries.
founded a lot of great places. We have everyone from freelance animators to digital marketing at Lego, and interns go to Intel. You all can read, so I'm going to let you look at those for a second, but we're very proud of our alumni. And we recently added Trustpilot, which we think is a really great measure of how we're doing, because it all of our clients get to leave a review, and we do have over 755-star reviews on there. This first one was from a parent that was so grateful about their student, social, emotional, intellectual. The middle one here, the student talked about how it was so neat to find people that you have things in common with, even the instructors. And then another parent over here on the side talking about how camp motivated, and next time they're going to stay in the dorms. We did day camp only, but we're going to stay in the dorms next time. We really hope that you'll check us out this summer. We're planning on having an absolutely epic summer, and hope that you and your teens or even your younger students will check us out. We have idtech.com/teen-life is a place that you can go that will be geared for this audience.
All right. Thank you so much, Ricky. Really appreciate it. So coming up next here, we have UMass Amherst.
Hello, thank you. I am going to share my screen. Please let me know if you can see it.
We cannot as of now. There we go. Perfect.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Erin O'Rourke from UMass Amherst, and I'm excited to be sharing some information about our summer pre-college programs with you. At UMass Amherst, we offer a wide range of pre-college programs for high school students that allow you to explore potential majors, experience college-level academics, and get a taste of life on a college campus. This summer, we have in-person residential options at our main campus in Amherst and at the UMass Mount Ida campus in the greater Boston area. We also have fully online programs so you can join us from home. All of our programs are taught by UMass faculty or advanced graduate students, and we feel strongly that our courses define what makes UMass Amherst an amazing place to learn and grow. That means engaging project-focused coursework, dedicated faculty with years of combined research and teaching experience, and a student cohort of academically curious and committed students. Our residential programs are primarily 2 weeks long, while our research intensives run for 6 weeks. A typical class day runs from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. with an hour break for lunch. Students will live in an air-conditioned residence hall and eat meals in our award-winning dining halls. We offer lots of fun social activities every night, like ping pong, soccer, karaoke, craft nights, and off-campus excursions, such as Six Flags New England. We have a wide variety of course offerings available in STEM topics, business, architecture and design, and more. Many of our courses are designed to be a preview of a potential college major, or they might just be a fun way to explore a new interest. We have 3 different sessions with courses starting June 25th, July 9th, and July 23rd. Our most popular programs include Sport Management, the Summer Engineering Institute, and Equine Science. I also want to call out a new course that we're excited to offer this summer. It's called Introduction to the Graphic Novel. Our Research Intensives program is a unique 6-week lab research opportunity where high school students work alongside UMass faculty and contribute to ongoing research. We offer lab placements in biology, biochemistry, psychology, food science, and environmental conservation. Our online programs feature live synchronous instruction with about 8 to 10 hours of class time per week. The courses are all 2 weeks long, and we offer a variety of topics, including business, programming, anthropology, and more. Another option that we offer is our college prep workshops. These are all about helping you get ready for the college application process. Some workshops are online and focus on a single topic, like SAT and ACT test prep. Our college application bootcamp is a 1-week residential program that covers majors and career exploration, admission strategy, essay writing, and test prep, all combined with campus life experience. We have an online application that you can do on our website. It consists of a statement of interest, an unofficial high school transcript, and a letter of recommendation that can come from a teacher or school counselor. We accept applications from rising 10th through 12th graders, and admissions are rolling through June 1st. You can waive the $35 application fee using the code EARLYBIRD23 if you apply by March 15th. Thank you for being here tonight. Please visit our website. It's umass.edu/precollege. If you have any questions, you can email us at precollege@umass.edu. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Erin. Coming up next here, we have Oxford Royale Academy.
Hi, everybody. I'm offering a breath of fresh air in the shape of my British accent, which is a little bit different from everybody else who's spoken today. Let me just share my screen and I'll take you through a few of the things that Oxford Royale do. So if I can just put that on full screen. Okay, so I wanted to talk particularly about our summer courses that are particularly career focused today. Oxford Royale is a provider of summer schools for age 13 to 18. We do actually have an adult program as well, but I'm really here to talk about the teens today, so ages 13 to 18. And we're offering an authentic taste of undergraduate life in a number of inspirational venues around the world. The company was formed originally, best part of 20 years ago, by an Oxford undergraduate or an Oxford graduate who wanted to offer other teenagers and people the opportunity to experience the kind of education that he'd had. So that's where the company was formed. So we're now on campus at some of the most prestigious universities in the world, obviously based in Oxford, which is where I'm sitting right now, or very near Oxford. Also the University of Cambridge and Imperial College London in the UK. And then we have a campus at Yale University, and our newest offering is at the University of California, Berkeley. So those are the 5 venues that we're currently offering. We have a really broad international mix. Other people have talked about this as well this evening. We have actually welcomed students from more than 170 countries, which is most of the countries in the world. You can see from this map how widespread the audience has been and how many people have come to us. So year on year, we're growing and creating a really diverse cultural, multicultural community of students who all learn from each other and make friends and memories to last a lifetime. One of the reasons to choose Oxford Royale, I'm going to get onto the courses in a minute, but we do offer exclusive events and excursions around our courses. So we know that summer's a time for enjoying yourself, even if you are here to study, and we put as much into the schedule outside the classroom as we can. We also offer a graduation ceremony where everybody gets a certificate for completing the course, which you can see in the picture there. So the students are exploring new cities, landmarks, obviously in the UK, that would be places like London, Stratford-on-Avon, Bath, Oxford and Cambridge, and many other places around the UK. And as I said, we've got the graduation ceremony at the end, but also evening events going through the 2 weeks of the course that the students are on. So what I really wanted to talk about today is the courses and the teaching. So we have a very wide range of programs. I'm going to go in a little bit more depth of 3 of our programs. And these are really a head start to the future for our students. So whether it's to develop a passion, strengthen an understanding, decide whether the career is the right direction for the student to go in, or try something completely new, there's a wide range of programs to choose from. And our teachers are all experts in their field. So they're dedicated to motivating and inspiring the students. We have Oxbridge academics, Ivy League lecturers, industry professionals, many more, all at the top of their field, all ready to share their experience and knowledge with the students that we have. And we actually offer more teaching hours than any other Oxford-based summer school. So it's a minimum of 17.5 hours a week, so 35 hours over the 2 weeks. And in our UK locations, that's 20 hours a week, so 40 hours over 2 weeks. We really have a different philosophy in terms of the teaching. We don't just sit in a classroom, we offer masterclasses. We have some really interesting and in some cases famous, you probably don't recognize that person, but slightly famous guest speakers. We do workshops, debates. The students are always learning lots of new skills because it's not just classroom based. They don't just sit and listen to a teacher day in, day out. So one of the courses I wanted to touch on is our Curing the Future Medicine and Disease. This is the 16 to 18 course, but we also offer an option for 13 to 15-year-olds. This is a real study of the complexity of a career in medicine and what you need to know to go into a career as a healthcare professional or as a doctor. We look at the theory behind medicine, and we're also looking at the bigger picture. So obviously things like, how has the recent pandemic influenced medical practices, study of global health, what might medicine look like in 10 years, and has COVID changed that? But really with our students here who are looking to become doctors, they're looking at practical clinical skills, patient history, diagnosis, treatments. It's a really well-rounded 360-degree view of what it is like to go into the area of medicine and become a healthcare professional, and also some advice and help on applying to med school and how to get in. Sean studied with us last year. I just wanted to share with you a few testimonials and comments from our alumni. So Sean did that course, the medicine course in Oxford in 2022. And as you can see, as well as really enjoying his time at Balliol College in Oxford, he believes that the course truly changed his life and his point of view on being a doctor. Have I got to stop talking already?
No, you have 1 minute.
Okay. Law and politics, same kind of idea, lots of practical skills here, building a case, arguing it, learning about how to do legal reasoning, debating, putting forward an argument. Again, lots and lots of theory around the legal concepts and fields of law, but we really try to give our students a very complete picture. We also treat them like undergraduates in terms of how we teach. So it's all about building your skills and learning how to apply those in the real world. Again, Violette, who came to study in Oxford with us last year, was very keen on the teacher that she had, a captivating instructor, teaching with detail and a very engaging method. So all our teachers are experts in their field, as I said, but also very strong in motivation and helping students to really achieve their potential. Business innovation entrepreneurship, several people have already talked about this, so I'm going to skim through it quite quickly. But again, we're really focusing on the entrepreneurship side of things, as well as giving the basic principles of business. It's a really rounded picture and looking at the bigger picture of the world, the biggest companies in the world, their successes, possibly their failures, and how global forces affect business. And again, Julie, who is actually younger, she's in the 13 to 15 group, came to do Explore Business and found that the teachers again were very highly regarded and experts in the world of business. Other courses we have include engineering architecture. We do in Yale and Berkeley, we do a law and child advocacy academy. So that's a law course, but for focusing on US law, all with the same attention to detail and focus on learning. So more arts-based courses such as creative writing, film academy, philosophy, literature, and modern history. There's our website address. You can contact me and the rest of the marketing team at marketing@oxfordroyale.co.uk. We have a number of Oxford graduates on the staff. I am one of them. My colleague Heather, who's a much more recent graduate than I am. So if anybody has any questions about application processes, what it's like to study at Oxford, or any of our other centres, but we're particularly Oxford experts, please do get in touch. We have a webinar on the 23rd of February, so a week today, talking about what it's like to study at the University of Oxford. So if you'd like to attend that webinar, you can register again at our website I've just ringed the webinar attendance link on our webpage in the menu. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Sue, and thank you so much to Oxford Royale Academy. All right, so our final presentation today will be for Pacific Discovery. And let me go ahead and share my screen here.
Awesome.
And Erica,
Thanks,
feel free to
Dustin.
tell me when to change the slides. No worries whatsoever.
Cool. Thanks. Those pesky privacy settings right now are getting my computer. So sorry about that, everyone. And thanks for hanging in there with us. Awesome. Almost there. Great. And feel free to go to the next one. Yeah, my name is Erica. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for Pacific Discovery. And we offer experiential programs all over the world to some of the most amazing places on Earth. Our company is actually based in New Zealand. I'm one of the first and only US hires. And so I'm US based, so I can meet with students in person, but our headquarters is in New Zealand, and our bread and butter is definitely our South Pacific programs. But that's not to say all of our programs across the world aren't great. We have really great instructors and partners on the ground that help provide a really wholesome experience for all of our students, from really great cultural experiences, from homestays to service initiatives that may have to do with the culture, but also removing invasive plant species or things having to do with the environment. Different types of community development projects, especially when we're in those homestay settings. And those are provided by our partners on the ground that are professionally vetted by our headquarters in person on the ground, as well as many Zoom calls and such to plan these different cultural and knowledgeable activities for our students. The instructors themselves that are with the students are anywhere from 25 to 35 years old. They have past experiences either in this realm with gap years and summer programs leading with students, or other teaching and outdoor education aspects in their past. Very similar to some of our other providers here today, they have wilderness first responder qualifications to help ensure students are safe and healthy on program, and knowing when to go to that next step to take a student to a clinic and escalate that situation. Lastly, our New Zealand and Australia program instructors do have their P license, which basically just ensures that they are safely driving in New Zealand and Australia. This is just to ensure safety further and foremost for our students. All right, next slide. So I'll just dabble in this real quick. Again, our programs are more than just travel. We're really creating and blending an experience for the students that helps them focus on themselves through personal and leadership development. There's different educational pieces through service initiatives and projects, cultural immersion, and I mentioned those homestays and such. There is a ton of wilderness exploration on our programs as well. A lot of time spent outside, whether that's doing a trek through the Annapurna Trail on our Nepal and India semester, or scuba diving in Cozumel, Mexico. We also do some backpacking and camping on our longer programs. But today I'll be speaking specifically to our summer programs. So we're really just trying to make the world a better place and help our students to find themselves, and also what that means within a very global society. And that's through further understanding different cultures in different places. Next slide. Cool. So I'm going to start with our mid-teen summer programs. We have 2 tiers of programs, and these are developed and have more of a progression where these mid-teen summer programs are focused on younger students, 14 to 17-year-olds, that may have not had a lot of travel opportunities in the past yet, or haven't been introduced to community service. And so these programs are really created to help students dive into this for the first time. or just at a younger age and maybe a little less mature, need to have a shorter duration of time away from family. So these are 2 to 3 weeks long, depending on the program. And those are the different locations in which these mid-teen summer programs go to. Next slide. Our gap summer programs are for a little bit older student, and this would be the next progression in the series. So, and you're not required to go on a mid-teen program in order to go on a gap summer, but we've made it so that these programs are a little bit longer at a month each during the summer, and these are geared more towards 17 and 19-year-olds. We do allow up to 22-year-olds on these as well, since they are technically gap summer, and our gap semester programs and such are open to 17 to 22-year-olds as well. So generally, we're having 17 and 19-year-olds joining these programs, you know, still going out of high school, about to go into college and do that transition. These programs are focusing, of course, on fun, on the things that our mid-teen summer programs focus on as well, further service initiative development, personal and leadership development. But a big component of these ones focuses on group living skills. A lot of these students haven't necessarily gone to college yet. And so this is a great opportunity for them to spend a month with the same group in a similar setting to where they would be in college or university. Obviously, they won't be hanging out in a dorm. We have all sorts of different accommodations they'd be staying in, whether it be camping, staying in a hostel, staying within lodges, or within homestays as well. And you can see a whole list of the locations that these programs go right down there. Next slide. Great. So I know that's a really quick overview. We have so much information online, so I definitely implore you to head to our website. We have more photos and videos online, and all of our previous programs at this point have Facebook albums. So if you head to our Facebook, you can see a bunch of photos that students themselves have uploaded to our Google Drive that we then post on Facebook for them. You can also speak with one of our advisors. I'm standing in for our admissions director right now. She'll be back on Monday, but I've been chatting with families all week, discussing these different summer programs. And yeah, feel free to apply online. We have an availability page as well, so you can see how many students are on a program and how many spots are left still. But definitely check out our website and let us know if you have any questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Erica. And let me stop sharing my screen here. Okay. So that concludes our 2023 TeenLife Summer Opportunities Virtual Fair. Thank you all so much for coming, and a special thanks to all of our panelists for being here today. We really appreciate it. So everybody who registered will be receiving recording links to each of our sessions today. We'll also put recordings of our sessions and the individual clips onto our YouTube, so you can check out the presentations again if you missed anything. So that is all that we have for today.